what a beautiful visual there, Paul. I'm gonna get a still of that.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Not So Serious Life. Steve, this is a very important day. Do you know what today is?
No.
It is episode number 50.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing that we're on 50 episodes and I brought back the cereal box just to spite you
Okay.
and to spite all of our viewers? 50
That's right.
shows.
That's what a beautiful visual there, Paul. I'm gonna get a still of that. No wonder that fire alarm was going off. Were you practicing with this thing?
You see the 5 fell and now we're back to 0.
Oh no. Well, be willing to start anything all over again.
Oh, this is great. There's candle wax all over my computer. This is exactly what I was hoping would happen. So, welcome everybody to the Not So Serious Life, episode number 50, where I have ruined my laptop and taken us back to square one, to ground zero, if you will. Steve, how are you? Are you excited about our 50th episode?
I'm very excited. Jason, what's our question today?
My favorite thing about you, Steve, is your subtlety. Okay, so today's question is anonymous, and the question is, how do I work through grief and a heavy heart after a loss? And what this person says is, I know you're both dog lovers and will understand, and yes, Steve and I are both dog lovers. I have Lola. Steve, you have Hastings and Jimmy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both dog lovers, so we'll understand this. My Yorkie passed away recently after a very fast and aggressive cancer. He was my best buddy and office assistant for 13 years. I haven't been able to focus on much, and I don't want to sit around and feel terrible, but I'm having trouble taking action, and as a normally action-oriented and decisive person, this is really hard too. The one thing I did do was watch the Not So Serious Life. It was just the right length and mix of humor and wisdom, so I really look forward to it. Thank you. So the question is, how do I work through grief and a heavy heart after a loss? Steve, what do you think?
You know, I like the idea of watching this show as an antidote. It's a way to take you out of yourself. And we have 50 episodes now, so you can go back and you can binge watch. Sit on your couch and binge watch for a long time. Now, another thing is, one of the things I don't want to appear heartless here, because as you know, I have Hastings and Jimmy, and I'm a profound advocate for animals everywhere.
Including me.
Including you. But the sensation of grief and loss is really a focus on me. Mm-hmm. Like what I've lost, me, mine, and my loss. And a way out of that for me is to go to the world and help other people. And anytime I'm really helping someone else, this camera that focuses on me is now turned around to someone else, and it's no longer about me and my loss and what I'm missing and what isn't there. It's now about this other person and helping. So anytime you can contribute to or help other people, anytime you're starting to feel, I really miss my loved companion, I really feel empty, I'm really grieving, is who can I help right now? Who can I reach out to? Who would love to hear from me that I haven't talked to in a long time? Could be a relative or a client or a friend, and just call and talk, or just go see somebody, or take somebody a gift of some flowers, and I promise you that will open your world. And the more your world opens, the more you have a sense of gratitude. And pretty soon, I'm just starting to feel gratitude for the years that I did have with my loved pet. I have gratitude for that. Like, I was so lucky. It was such a good run. What a wonderful ride. It was, and of course it's over. Everything has to be over. I'm not upset about that. I know how life works. And I'm going to get a new dog next week, and that'll be fun and challenging. And I've also got 3 people I'm going to help in the next hour, and that's going to take me out of myself.
Yeah. I mean, I love that. It's, the gratitude thing I think is so important. And if we really, if we sit there and from our hearts are really just grateful for the opportunity that we have to continue living after this person or this animal is gone, and what we can do with that life, as opposed to the animal, especially dogs. Dogs are so much fun and so loving. If our dogs pass and look down at us and see us grieving, they're like, no, what are you doing? Let's play. Let's go do something. They want to have fun, and so we can honor them by going out and having fun and being of service to other people. So I love that as an idea, and I totally agree that getting out of ourselves, getting up to something. I was actually rereading Reinventing Yourself last night, and I keep it by my bed because it's one of my favorite books. One of your books, Reinventing Yourself. Yeah, it really is too. I mean, I truly mean that. This is not a pitch for you. I really love that book. And there's 2 things you say in the book there. One is, and I can't remember the guy's name, but you said you quoted somebody else that sadness is a form of fatigue. I don't remember who it was that said that, but so I think about that and the fatigue, the mental energy that we're wasting grieving over something or somebody that we could be using in a different form. But then you also say just a little bit later about being up to something, about how getting into action really raises our level of consciousness. So when I look at those 2 ideas together, that my sadness is some form of fatigue and that being in action can overcome that fatigue, then it's exactly what you said. Like, get up to something and help somebody else in the world, and you'll see the sadness and the fatigue just disappear.
Yeah. And you said something that is really hit me. And that is, if I can imagine my dog looking down on me, dogs don't like grief.
No.
If I'm sitting on the couch grieving, maybe because all my children is no longer on TV, I'm grieving or anything. The dog kind of whimpers, and you can see the dog's really worried and concerned and like, hey, what's going on? I thought we loved life. And so if you can picture your dog seeing you just kind of like, oh, why go on? What's the point? I miss my dog. It's like, hey, come on, let's play, let's frolic.
Yeah.
And that's what the dog would want. That would be a way to honor your dog.
Absolutely.
Go out in the backyard and run in circles.
Chase your own tail and pee on a tree. Okay, wait, maybe don't do the second part.
Well, run in circles.
Run in circles is good.
Do that. It's good.
Awesome. I love that. Well, thank you for that question, and I appreciate you bringing it to us. And in a way, if you think about it, this person who sent the question in is already helping others by asking the question. So you're already in action, so just keep on that path. That's fantastic, and we love you for sending it in. Thank you for having us have a really special episode 50. So guys, as always, keep sending your questions in. We're 50 episodes down. That means we're only 50 to 100. Is that right? Is my math right?
Yeah, you got it this time.
Because remember last time, I was off. Yeah.
Good. Oh.
With my last name, I should be much better at math, shouldn't I?
I would think.
Yeah, maybe that's just for money. Anyways, so that was episode 50. Keep sending your questions in to questions@thenotsoseriouslife.com. Head over to our website, thenotsoseriouslife.com, to sign up for our inner circle. And if you know somebody that's grieving or dealing with some kind of loss, and this episode would help them to kind of snap out of that and to help them get in a more creative, loving, and service-based path, share this video with them on Facebook or through email or whatever you want to do. I guarantee it'll make their day. Thank you guys so much for your love and support, and we will see you next time on The Not So Serious Life. Peace out!